Hello, Jackie Edwards here. I'm here from another room. This is like my indoor office relaxation room, I like to call it. I also kept my hair the same because I always come on and I'm like, oh, my hair always looks great in the morning. And then, I have had to push some of it out of the way, but it was basically smushed like that, and my hair's been like all over today. That doesn't look too bad now, so every time I go like that, it just must help make it look good. But yeah, this little bit here. So I guess not every day my hair looks fabulous, but I think because of the color, I can still pull it off and pretend it's still fabulous. So, anyways, today I want to talk about energy work because I have been really into this lately. And I always thought it was like really woo woo before, like energy, whatever. We just need to like do and produce. And I was an accountant. So it was like numbers and facts and figures and I think we're also taught like just the way it is. Like, oh, I think my bunny might have escaped. Oh, he is. He's in my room. I'll just show you since you can see him. Little bun. Oh, just his little bum. He doesn't usually get to come in this room, but I forgot to shut his door, and yeah, and then my door was open, so he's a little escaper. I hope there's no cables back there that you're gonna chew, little bun. Yeah, you go back home. Okay. Anyways, God, lots of sidetracks here. Friday, it's all a bit crazy. It's the energy. So energy work. So I always thought like it's all weird, like all this like yoga and meditation and visualization and crap. Then over the last 8 years, as I've been like changing careers and reinventing myself over and over again, from accountant to real estate investor to farmer to fabulous activist and influencer that I am now, I've learned that energy work isn't just a whole load of hooey. It is actually super fucking powerful. So I've just started a Reiki course to learn how to do Reiki. Now this is kind of for personal use. I don't plan on like giving Reiki to other people. That might be just a bit too crazy for me to think about right now. And I think there are other people way better than me. So I had my first class yesterday, and if you don't know what Reiki is, it is all about energy. I can't really explain it, but like my teacher couldn't really even explain it. She's like, I've been doing this for 15 years, and the closest I've come is just it's love. So it's just love all around you. It's like the power of love, and it's used for healing physical issues. I've always used it more for like emotional, mental, and spiritual like healing and work, and just rebalancing my body, my chakras. And oh my goodness, it was intense yesterday. So I always think like energy, oh bunny, energy work is like you're just like floating around and all mellow and chill, like yoga teachers and meditation teachers. And actually, like it is really chill, but like it takes quite a bit of energy to do energy work, at least while you're learning it. So it was really cool to kind of like play with the energy and like feel it, because it is a real thing. It's all around us. It's so amazing. I've even gone back to reading Joe Dispenza again. If you haven't read him, I actually find him quite hard work to read because he uses lots of big words, and like he's got some kind of scientific background. So I find it better to listen on audiobook, but I also find it a lot easier to read and understand him after kind of the last 5 years of work that I've been doing. So if you can't get into Joe Dispenza, don't worry, he can be a little bit hard. But it's all about like all the space and how everything is connected. And like the word connection came up to me a lot. It was amazing during my sessions. It was like a 3 hour session of, you know, my teacher using Reiki on me so that I could feel it and like talk through my experience, and she could talk through her experience as she was doing it. And then me just kind of starting to feel the energy myself and play with it a little bit. And then me just feeling a little bit of energy around her and kind of explaining what I was feeling and how I like interpreted it and what I thought of it. And it was so fucking cool. And even just being able to like tap into the energy and the power, I can feel where it like changes my mental state and my health and my even my internal dialogue. It's so much easier to rebalance myself and like connect with myself and with everything in the flow around me, and to just realize that everything is working, everything is as it's supposed to be, and it's all connected and beautiful. And I won't talk too much woo right now because it gets a little bit weird, but it is my husband's calling, but it is like intense work. And I was supposed to have another session today, this afternoon. I've just had to cancel it because I'm just exhausted. Like, and even yesterday when I got home after, I was like completely wiped out and I just ate a whole bunch of stuff to kind of like replenish. I probably should have drank more water actually because it's just sucked all my energy out. So I've had to cancel today, which again just makes me realize how kind of powerful doing this work is. And like the old me and the kind of me still there wants to like rush through everything. So I was like, I'm gonna take all these classes right in a row and like be Reiki master like instantly. Whereas the teacher kind of suggested maybe we spread them out a bit, but I was like, no, I can handle it. But really, it is best to just learn to slow down, for me to slow down and let the learning soak in, because it doesn't have to be a rush. As we've always been taught, it's like, how much can you produce? How much of a rush can you be in? Produce, 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 produce. And really, we can slow down. We don't have to be production masters. We don't always have to be doing. We can be learning and soaking it in and fully connecting with what we've learned, what we've done recently. And that's been a massive lesson for me. And another lesson that I'm learning today as I relax after my massive energy sessions yesterday. So if you haven't looked into energy work and Reiki and stuff, I highly recommend it. Have a look, see what you can learn, see if it like resonates with you, because it's a great adventure and I highly recommend it. And that's my sharing for today, because I've got to go now and call my husband because he's just called me twice. So I have a feeling that means it's urgent, because otherwise he doesn't usually call. So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will speak to you soon.